Good morning, traders. Welcome to Thursday, the 23rd of June morning update. My name is Mark Owen, and it's a bloody miserable day here in England. And the day, well, is probably going to be the biggest day in history while I've been alive for the UK. Right now, it is Brexit, it is decision day. And if you are trading, then our advice is close positions, yeah, because you are gambling and money is hard to come by, so don't just gamble your hard-earned money. What we should get from today's decision is direction, okay? So whichever way the market is gonna move, whether we're gonna decide to stay in, whether we're gonna decide to leave, who knows? But on the back of that, what we will get is direction, and all we need to do is just sit on the sidelines until we have the direction. Once we've got our direction and our bias, then we can trade in line with that until the bias changes. Okay, so just remember, guys, this is a time to sit back, reflect, wait for the decision, wait to see how the markets react. We don't know what's priced in. We've no idea. Okay, we're probably going to see huge swings. We're going to see the spreads widen massively. We're going to see some gapping. Then whether the vote's going to hold or not, listen. It's just one of those days, or the rest of the week, just sit on the sidelines, okay? And then next week, let's see what the markets present to us. I will say that over the last few weeks, we've had lots of people viewing our videos, but there's been no questions on any of the content that's actually been presented to you. If you do have any questions, please either email info@phoenixblue or just drop it on the YouTube channel, okay? And we'll be happy to create some dialogue with you, answer any questions, any particular content you might want covering. We'll be happy to look into your questions. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so as we know, it's the EU referendum today. I think that's just going to outshadow every bit of news we've got coming out. Obviously, the jobless claims, that's going to be very important for the US. We want to see how that comes in. We're looking for decent numbers coming out of the US, obviously, because they're still talking about interest rate hikes, but it's all news dependent. So any slacking in data there is going to create some more weakness in the US. Okay, so what happened with the Nikkei overnight? Well, you can see that we're testing this red line that we put in here at 16,250 pretty much. We had the day before yesterday, we had this indecision doji candle, and then last night we've had a bullish candle breaking the highs of the previous 2 days and closing relatively near the high. So it looks like we've still got some momentum in the Nikkei. It looks like we could potentially come up and test this area here, but again, let's just wait and see what happens from the votes, because it could send the markets into spiral, or it could give the markets a real boost. So sit on the sidelines. Dollar index, well, again, we're at a crucial level, the 93.50s. We'll see what happens from here. If we get a break and close below here, then effectively we're looking at selling dollars, and that'll be primarily against the euro, the yen, cable. Okay, the dollar index is a basket of currencies against the dollar, which is most heavily weighted to the euro. But again, it'll give us direction on what we should be doing. So again, just sit on the sidelines, wait for the direction, and then we look to trade with our rules and discipline. Okay, so yesterday we highlighted the area around 147, this big blue box here. We can see that the cable had tested it here, finally broke through, came up to test, and then we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 tests and rejections in recent months. And then yesterday we actually got a convincing close above, and it also closed above the highs of these wicks here. So the current momentum for cable is bullish, but like I said, this could be false breaks, it could be anything. So just wait until we get our direction, the vote, and then we trade in line with that. Okay, now you're probably aware from the videos that we've done over the last sort of few days and posts on Instagram and Facebook that our focus has been primarily on commodities, because the FX market, there's so many news announcements at the minute, the volatility's absolutely crazy. There's no direction. So we've been focusing on where we can get proper opportunities using commitment of traders, using our technical analysis, and only if the opportunity is there. And we've got a couple of great trades running at the minute. So we've got soybeans, which is currently live right now. So you can see the orange line here is our entry, blue line our stop. Now this zone here is a resistance or supply zone we were looking at getting short, and then it was just a matter of finding the right technique to get short in this market. We also had long-term trend line here, and you can see our ultimate target right down here, 87. So we've got a very good positive reward to risk here. So you're looking roughly at about a 4.5 to 1 on this particular trade. Okay, so that's moving well. We're not at break even. We've not reduced risk yet, but it is moving well. Okay, and then the next trade, we put this chart in yesterday, corn. You could see where our entry was the green line, stop where the red line, and ultimate target was the blue line down here. The weekly chart is this big one down here, and just look at the reaction we've had off our level here. So this is the weekly chart. This is moving fantastically well. We've banked half profits now, and the second target just down here in this blue zone. Potentially, this is going to be a very, very, very good month for us in terms of commodities. We've been pretty inactive in the FX market, but just remember, guys, why you are trading. Okay, you're not traders and trading to place trades. You're here to make money. So what that means is sometimes you've got to be disciplined, sit on the sidelines, and go, do you know what? There's no trading this week. Let's forecast what we're going to do for the rest of the year. We had a brilliant workshop on Tuesday night. We forecasted markets that we're going to be buying and selling for the rest of the year, where we anticipate the next bull run, where we anticipate the next bear run, which markets are going to top out in September, October, November, or bottom out. And this is all things you can do by looking at seasonal patterns, by looking at commitment traders, technicals, and this is what we bring to the table here at Phoenix Blue. So if you've got any questions about what we do exactly, things that we look at, why we look at them, the fundamentals that we bring to the table, and then technicals, obviously we have a certain set of rules that we use for technical entry. If you've got any questions about that, or you'd like to meet us in person, then you can do that on the 19th of July here in London. And we've got a live trading day between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. If this is something that would be of interest to you, what I suggest is you either click on our website at phoenixblue.co.uk, click on events and sign up to events, and we'll send you a confirmation if you've got a seat reserved. Or alternatively, drop us an email today on info@phoenixblue.co.uk with your request, and in the subject line put July the 19th, trading day, and one of our team will reply to you and tell you whether you've managed to reserve a seat for this month or we'll have to carry it over to next month. Failing that, guys, have a great day, be disciplined. We look forward to meeting all new prospective traders. If you do like the content, remember to hit like, drop any questions on YouTube, and if you've got some trading buddies that you'd like to bring along to the event as well, also in your email or registration, specify how many people you'd like to bring along, and we'll see if we can cater for you. Okay, have a great day, best of luck everyone, and we'll speak to you bright and early tomorrow morning.